Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. Now DIYers. Man, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Last time we did a live stream here, computer overheated and I had to let that bad boy sit over the weekend. So, been messing around with it and trying to fix some of the things I could, update some drivers, but that joint was running pretty crazy. So, if it does act up today, then I know I got to make a visit tomorrow to the PC repairman. And if that's what I got to do, that's what I got to do. But today is going to be a test of such things. Of course, welcome to Critique My Beats, the live music review series and live stream that we've been doing now for almost 10 years. Yeah, technical difficulties still happen. So, you know how this should go. You know how this go. You may need a new fan. I may. One of my fans, it says CPU fan 1 is at 100%. That's not a good sign. The core CPU temperature right now is 78 degrees. Now, keep in mind, this room gets as hot as 78 degrees at times when I don't have the AC pumping and I'm not in here with the door open. So, you know, who knows? All I know is what kind of triggered it is the PC being too close to my leg. And so, like, in the middle of me describing something, I think I might have kicked it on accident. And then it just, so it might be loose. We'll see what happens. Does the room have a window that you can crack open? It does, but it is where I'm at, it is not that much. It's hotter outside right now. Cracking the window would probably make this. Remember that live stream we did with Lupe Fiasco? Remember how irritable I was? I was partly because of the conversation. I was partly because of what the condition of this room was. So, yeah, man, it was outrageous. It was outrageous. But nonetheless, we're here. You tried to email. It says it doesn't exist. We're not doing emails here. Yeah. So we had a new setup. You might have not been here since we did the original setup. Towels falling off the wall. Oh my God, I forgot about that. That was a sign. That was an omen. That was one of those like exit immediately. Exit immediately. It's okay. Okay. Outside the box. We got a new setup. That's a lot easier to submit. If you look at the link that's pinned to the chat, you click on that. No more emails are needed. No more having to upload your files or nothing like that. At least not to like a Dropbox. You can do it directly through the service we're using called Nero. Peep this out real quick. We'll get back to it. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. Now we're using a platform called... Yeah, either way, I gotta take this thing to the repair shop. I just thought about it. No matter what, I gotta take this thing to the repair shop because that 100% has got me nervous. That 100% has got me so nervous, and anything can happen. So I'm definitely taking it in. I'm just trying to get as much content as I can done before that happens. Nonetheless, I appreciate you being here. Might need to invest in a coolant station of some sort. What's crazy is that it has a coolant. It has the type of tube that coolant would go through. It may just need some more coolant. I don't know. All I know is I'm looking at CPU fan 1 that says 100%, and it's in the red, and that's not cute. That's not sexy at all. CPU socket temperature is 55 degrees Celsius. CPU core temperature 77, which means it's going down. And it's doing all of that only on 10% CPU usage. So, yeah, things must get taken care of, and I'll take care of them. But I'm just trying to make sure I keep to my commitments, and one of my commitments is this series here called Critique My Beats. This series has of course been around since damn near 10 years now. When we started this, and it has evolved now into more than just an opportunity for you to get feedback from me, more than just getting an opportunity to promote your music. Now you're getting it service from everybody. No yerba mate for the next 3 months. Thankfully, the yerba mate got nothing to do with it this time. I've learned my lesson to keep drinks away from this area. And especially during rap battles, let's keep the drinks away. And plus, you know what I'm saying? It's I don't even want to get into it, but per your message, Afro Butterfly, maybe that was a gift that I just didn't know I needed at the time. It didn't feel like a gift, but it was a gift. With that said, we almost started this 10 years ago, and we started this, had no idea that this would be one of our most popular live streams in terms of building up this community, in terms of having some good ass times. It ain't always the same amount of folks that be in here for the news reactions, but this is definitely a family, music family environment, DIYer environment. It's funny, it's hilarious in here, it gets loose, but at the same time, it's really helpful for artists who, maybe you don't have that kind of circle. Maybe you don't have that kind of creative circle of people who are going to tell you how they feel about your music. Perhaps you're dealing with what a lot of artists are dealing with, and that their circle doesn't really care. I mean, they care, but they don't show their care through feedback. That's what we do. We show our care through feedback, and we only give you advice because we want to see you win. And this is delivered from not only my own experience, but the experience of so many musicians that happen to subscribe to this channel. Grateful for every single one of my moderators, every single one of you that are just in here peeking your head in, checking out what's going on. We should be getting through some music, so we'll be here for that timer. A few ground rules I gotta set before we get started. Number one, no AI music, 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 no AI music. no AI samples, no AI snares, no AI kicks, no AI voices, no AI. We deserve a space that is 100% human creativity. We deserve that. We deserve that. And if you think you're going to get it past us, oh, buddy, we will send it through an AI music detector, and it has been on point as of late. Boy, oh boy, it's been exposing the shit out of people. And they get so angry, like, bitch, nobody told you to come bring that shit over here. Didn't nobody tell you to bring that shit over here? Didn't nobody tell you to bring that shit over here? What you excited about? What you did? What did you do? You excited because you could put words together and steal? What did you do? What exactly am I giving critique to? Your prompting ability? I am not your English teacher. The descriptive nature of your prompts? Picking a good subscription model? AI models, Suno versus Udi. What am I giving you feedback on? It's stupid. Don't send that over here. And it sounds terrible. It sounds stale. So there it is. But also too, even for those sending in AI, sending in human music, don't think that it's just everything. If you're gonna send in music, man, like just send in music that's not overly sexually explicit. I want to keep my YouTube channel. And if you get too freaky, that may compromise my ability. I mean, I can't monetize these streams anyways, but that may compromise my ability to do these live streams. Please don't send in your... And plus, I don't want to hear your freaky whispering over a beat in my ears as I give you feedback on your backstrokes. That's not what I'm here. That's not what I'm here to do, okay? It's not what I'm here to do. No overly violent lyrics as well. Like if you knock a nigga's head off, it's just not the place to do that. It's not the place to do that. That is not the place to do this. There is a Reddit forum for you. I think there's definitely a place on Twitter for you. But just try to send in music that you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not asking you to be censored. Just don't be disrespectful. Golly. Don't shoot your grandma with a bazooka. How about that? All right. What else I got for you? I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. Oh yeah, if you're gonna be giving feedback, make sure that you're descriptive about your feedback. Think of this as these artists are disclosing very personal parts of their creativity with you. They bearing it all. They strippers. And they what they're bearing is their creativity. Don't insult them by body shaming their music. Is that a good one, Dom? Don't insult them by body shaming their music. That's bad? Okay. All right, don't body shame their music either way. Yeah, show some love. But also, like, be honest. Be descriptive. Don't say some shit is mid. Like, just... be a normal human being, bro. All right. That's it. That's all I got for you. Good to see y'all in here. Courtney, Deep State of Mind. Prompt writing the new lyricist. That's a terrible marketing plan. How do you feel about those who make a whole song first regular and then convert that to a country song? That's like asking me how I feel about Parappa the Rapper. I'm pretty sure it's fun. Do I plan on exporting my perfect rhythm on Parappa the Rapper to Spotify? No. I had fun. Kick, chop. It's all in the mind. That was so fun. Do I plan on taking my perfect in rhythm button pushing that I did on Parappa the Rapper to Spotify so that real artists get paid less money? Do I plan on doing that? No, I don't. That's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it. Kick, chop, it's all in the mind. Head ass. They should have never gave y'all AI. All right, let's get to this first freebie that was here from last week. let's end this off. I'm sorry. All right, shout out to everybody in here right now. Oh man, Blues 360. Every time I start this off, I think I delay it a little bit more because I'm scared of what we're about to jump into. What's up, TX Mondo? Congratulations to your Oklahoma Thunder. I'm gonna watch my team's funeral today. Might be the last time I see LeBron James in a Laker uniform. Man, crazy times. How dare you tear my family up like that? Blues 360 is the artist. Concept 76 is the song. Hope all is well. Not sure if this was ever played. Tell me your thoughts. Executed. Props to the first one of the night. Blues 360. Incredible work. There was a few things I liked about this one. I like the sound selection in this one. The melodic selections that you made, every single instrument created a sense of urgency. It's a perfect tempo for this, or BPM for this type of energy as well. It seemed like you made this beat and you could visually imagine, I imagine you did, you could visually imagine the type of scene that this would be in. Car chase scene, having to hurry up and throw the drugs away before the feds come in, before the feds, kick the door in. Building some like crazy technology in the, you know what I'm saying? Like some vibranium level technology in your underground layer. It just had a lot of urgency to it. It had a lot of movement to it. I love where them drums is at. There's a part of me that feels like there's a lot of high frequency sounds that are dominating more than the low end is. And I would like to see that adjusted a bit more to where the low end is creating more of a thump and more of a solid foundation for this to stand on. Because right now it seems top heavy with those high synthesizers, with the drums kind of being cut off in a low end. More of that information would be dope to see all the way around, but that was a solid beat, solid way to start everything off. when they showing us the new Batmobile. Pretty much. I like that one. All right, we got our first skip of the day. This comes here courtesy of YL Got Bars. Losing Your Religion is the name of this one. Want to summarize it? Want to summarize it to just here, nigga. Damn. Because last time I sent the Bible, and you did it again. Maybe this is a psalm, but you're still sending in long-winded messages. But I'll keep it brief. No, you won't. You're a liar. You're lying in my face. YL. Coming from one long-winded person to another, you're full of shit. Your message says, I want to summarize it to here, nigga. Damn. You could have. LOL. You put LOL, then you put smiling emoji. Oh, you're descriptive. Because last time I sent a Bible. But I'll keep it brief and say I appreciate all you do, Curtis. Don't you butter me up by trying to make this. Took some critiques from the last submission and think this might be a better showcase. This is a cut from my EP Before It Grows that I dropped last month to set up a project later this year. I'm not going to remember none of them projects. I'm not going to remember the one you setting up for later this year. I'm not going to remember what you just said, and I'm reading it. I forgot what the name of the project is already. Giving me all this information ain't got nothing to do with what I'm finna tell you about. Ain't got nothing to do with the feedback I'm giving you. That's crazy. But shout out to you, though. I gave all the information while saying I don't want to be long-winded. I don't want to be winded long. That's kind of crazy how I said that. What I mean by that when I said that? Oh, man, my name is YL Got Bars. I got that name back in 1994. You know what I was doing when I got that name? I don't even know. LOL. But I'm not going to be long-winded.
Back to the basics, back to rapping out here exposing my passions, but not to keep relapsing. I've been on my course of labyrinth. This purple on my flow is Princess Jasmine. They never gave us Pro Tools, but managed to dodge the hammers and ratchets. Multiply with they fractions, reverse the negative balance. Systems are meant to test, well it didn't affect my talents. Abilities never challenged. I've been battling my shadows, how to reverse a demon's grapple. Never tapped out, been tapped in, boy. What you want from me? Might have to tap into the studio, can't work for free. My time's expensive, I gotta watch where I spend it. They always wanna withdraw. As soon as you gain an interest, they can't bankrupt my future. My escrows really like that. I can compound your whole worth, and your best verse is a light pack. Got a jetpack and I flex that. I'm out of your dimension. See, there's levels to this game. Well, it's the steps to reinvention. Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it isn't. Everybody lost the plot. Now we looking for the vision. If the real is in your soul, then you understand the mission. Better be about to change it, end up losing your religion. Let me tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it isn't. Everybody lost the plot. Now we looking for the vision. If the real is in your soul, then you understand the mission. Better be about to change it, end up losing your religion. Had to burn an incense, word to Erica to battle this hysteria. R.I.P. to Quincy, Tupac, B.
You ain't finna let that freaky ass line. You ain't finna let that freaky ass line. You ain't finna let that freaky ass line slide. What kind of incense you talking about? Word to Erica. What kind of incense you talking about? Talking about that Badusi? What kind of incense you talking about? Freaky ass bars.
G and Pimp C, if you knew the South was imminent, I understand your envy. Used to hang us by the trees where Forrest would flirt with Jen and had to run away from races. Music was my escape. Would listen to DSR and screw the records and tapes. I went to U of H and met my brothers in faith. We didn't sign us a deal, but them lessons what made us great. Now the years keep coming and they don't stop coming. Back to these tracks, gotta hit the ground running. That's word to Shikari, they can't take away from greatness. Gotta stay in your lane and forgive them for their lateness. They hibernation sets the stage for your liberation. Don't underrate yourself and stay overly dedicated. My soul came with a patent, it can't be automated. The Neo of my people grab the wheel. Let me tell you what it is, let me tell you what it isn't. Everybody lost the plot, now we looking for the vision. If the real is in your soul, then you understand the mission. Better be about to change it, end up losing your religion. Let me tell you what it is, let me tell you what it isn't. Everybody lost the plot, now we looking for the vision. If the real is in your soul, then you understand the mission. Better be about to change or end up losing your religion.
Man, well executed, well executed, well executed, bro. Well executed. YL got bars, you indeed got bars. That is not even a question about it. All right, let me give this a zoomed out point of view. This is definitely music to ride out to, music that is really easy on the ears, music that you don't have to do too much thinking about in terms of the way that you present your ideas. Not that you have to dumb it down, but the way that you present your ideas is in a very fluid way. It does not feel loose in its connection from bar to bar. It feels like you're naturally telling a story that makes it really, really easy for the listener to just go on his ride with you. It's almost like you opened up it's almost like you left the passenger door open and you allowed the listener to get in the seat with you, and you just went straight from the beginning to the end, and without a hitch. This is well executed. I can tell that you are someone that puts a lot of care into what you record and what take to keep. I hear that all throughout this. So that's for starters. I think the production was the thing that caught me immediately when this came on, because beyond just being a soulful sample or soulful melody, the drums have a lot of movement in them, and you're very conscious of how you move with them. If this was a jam session and you watched musicians playing the drums, playing the keys, playing the trumpet, and you walked into the room and said, I'm going to give a percussive performance of my voice, you very well would be in the same jam session, in the same flow state as everybody else. And I think that's a litmus test for any artist figuring out if they've accomplished their job of being in a pocket with the music. I love that. I love that. I love that. Not every lyricist is conscious or even able to do such a thing, but you did it well. That's all the compliments I got for you, man. And you know, insane concept. Love the writing. The way that the vocals were mixed felt like they did not do the confidence and the presence of your words justice. It wasn't a bad mix, but it seemed like a very dry mix. I'm not sure if it was devoid of reverb, delay, a little bit of boosting on the mid to high, but it felt like either something was overly aggressive, like the de-esser was overly aggressive, or it was just a mix where you kept the raw vocals as close as you could to what you recorded. And I think that clarity is something I would love to see come through in another mix on something like this, in your vocals specifically. But outside of that, I think that you did good, man. I think you did good on that. Firework. Incredible. All right. Next one up, Truth Seeker. We got two from Truth Seeker. All right. This is called You the One, and you said you wrote this for your wife, Monica. Shout out to you and your wife.
Daddy, you so aggy.
This is why I love you. You the one, you the one, you the only one for me. You the one, you the one, you the only one for me. Gardenias and roses, I'm planning for our wedding day. Rose petals for every reason, gardenias for every season. That's life. If the sky is a limit, then so I'll do the same. The problem is we always want more than we deserve. Sometimes we gotta learn to wait our turn and put God first in everything you do and watch you learn. You the one, you the only one for me. You the one, you the one, you the only one for me. Your side of the river don't look too far. Searching for love don't gotta look hard. It's a star in the sky with your name on it. You a Neptune, baby, and I'm from Mars. You the one, you the one, you the only one for me. You the one, you the one, you the only one for me. Searching for the reason you choose me on a daily basis. I would smile for you even if I were faceless. There's no logic behind why I'm attracted to you. It's just natural, the wind always blows me to you. You the one, you the one, you're the only one for me. You the one, you the one, you're the only one for me. Gardenias and roses, I'm planning for our wedding day. Rose petals for every reason, gardenias for every season.
Okay, Truth Seeker, this is called You the One. I like the tempo. I like the chorus. I think the chorus, the hook on this one is really strong. I'm still hearing it even after the music is over with. That was an odd way to fade it out, but I think there's still some more opportunity to produce on this. I could see an outro where you have like a synthesized solo or like a theremin or some kind of instrument that kind of like runs through the same melodies that you sang on. Something that I think you would leave at the outro, no vocals, and it would lead the listener into singing along and then encouraging them, I think, to replay the song. I think that something like that could give this some interesting replay value. There's a lot of, I can tell your focus on this one was definitely structuring this after something that is already a well-received song. I think sometimes the melodies sometimes are right there on point, right? You're on key, the clarity is good, and there's some other times where it feels like, I don't know if it's because of your comfortability with the lyrics and you're still learning the lyrics as you kind of wrote them and record them. I can't tell if it's a matter of a stylistic choice, but there's a lot of parts in here that feels like it is timid. It's stylish, but it's timid styling, right? It's almost like you're orchestrating the style into your voice in a very robotic way. Like you're adding style to it, but it feels like it's more style than it is emotion at times, if that makes sense. Like some of your vibrato, some of the things that you're doing there sound like that sounds good on paper, but it kind of feels like it's disconnected from the things that you're singing. The thing I kept getting as I was listening to this from beginning to end is that as good as it sounded, there was a flatness in your voice, not in the key, but just in your general delivery of this that kind of stayed there in the verses. And then when you got to the chorus, I think there was a familiarity that created a confidence in your voice. I'm not sure if this is just the artist that you have been, so I'm gonna wait for this next thing here to get some more ideas. I feel like also the production, there's still some work to be done on the mixing on this one, because I feel like the production right now, what's up, Trey? I feel like the production right now has a lot of great bass ideas, but they could be mixed together with these vocals better. There were certain times where the S's were becoming really, really aggressive in your voice, and they were clashing with some of the instrument choices in the melodies for this. So for the keys, they were just kind of clashing at certain points, and sometimes the chords were how do I put this? The chords were overpowering your main vocals, but I just think that's a mixing issue. All right, it's all good. That's the first one. Let me hear what the second one is. This is called One Brick by Truth Seeker, and you said this is inspired by Will Smith. Which Will Smith? I read you like a book. I be knowing. Which Will Smith? You talking about the one that played for the Dodgers? Which Will Smith? You talking about even though I'm an action star, I am. He's an inspiring guy. I'm very nervous about what this is gonna sound like musically though. Let's see.
How much is your soul worth?
I swear I will dump this song if you start singing. Even though I'm an action star and I may act bizarre. Entanglements. The Saints, D.E. Will Smith. I need some specifics if that's the case. Even though I'm an action star, sometimes I can act bizarre.
To you, how much is your soul? How much is your soul worth to you? How much is your soul? 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. Say I ain't shit, heartless, savage. Rather be a savage than be average. Rather be a savage. 2 brick, 3 brick. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. Say I ain't shit, heartless, savage. Rather be a savage than be a broke nigga. If I put your soul in a bottle, how much is it worth? Can I weigh it on the scale like a new birth? How do you place value on the simple things? I've been going through some things. Even when I'm off, I put in work like a boomerang. Careful not to trip before the finish line. Only got one life to live. Test me if you think I'm lying.
You sliding, but them background vocals is starting to piss me off because I feel like you've been singing the same background vocals for 2 songs now. You back there. You back there. Pipe down. Pipe down. Boy.
Switch lanes like a jaywalking pedestrian. Today gon' be a good day. Life is what you make it. No regrets, only bets. Homie, I'ma make it. I be throwing up the deuces to the undertaker. Wake up every morning in the Bentley to my baby. I've been living life like every day could be my last. I'm a low-key nigga rolling with the upper class. Wouldn't sell out even if the shit is on my ass. I'm a blast from the past, I'm just trying to make it last. I'm a first-class nigga, never settling for less. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. Say I ain't shit, heartless, savage. Rather be a savage than be average. Rather be a savage. 2 brick, 3 brick. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. Say I ain't shit, heartless, savage. Rather be a savage than be a broke nigga. Take off on them, I'm pushing the throttle like a jet. If you tryna lose your money, go ahead and place the bet. Dope amphetamine, gotta have me by any means. I'm a king, royalty on the front line. Our Father with art in heaven, don't test me, I'm shooting 7. My dogs don't go to heaven, sometimes they stuck in the dead. A couple dogs, but then they turn into female. Which do you choose? Better play your cards quick. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3. Let me hold some money. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. Yeah, I ain't shit, heartless.
That's one of your homies, huh? That's one of your homies. He was like, you want to get on this? And you was like, yeah, man. Hey, man, you want to add a verse to this? Oh, that's a good look. Shout out to you, Truth Seeker. Man of the people.
Rather be a savage than be average. I got it for you. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3 brick. If I give away my bricks, then I'm homeless. I ain't shit, heartless, savage. Rather be a savage than be a broke. I got it for you. 1 brick, 2 brick, 3
It's all.
brick.
You trying to tell me this person right here
Be average. Rather be a savage.
is this person too?
Rather be a savage. I'm homeless. I ain't shit, heartless. Front line. Our Father with art in heaven, don't test me, I'm shooting 7. My dogs don't go to hell.
Why are you cosplaying like somebody that don't know how to rap? And then you showed us how you how to rap. If you show us in the chorus you know how to rap, then you sound like somebody who just started rapping within the first 2-3 years. Why you cosplaying as somebody you did a favor for? Why you cosplaying as a rapper somebody did a favor for? How the hell you do that? How the hell did you do that? Yeah, that wasn't. It felt like it was the. It felt. I understand the direction, but it felt like the energy dropped off, and that's why I immediately thought, okay, this must be like, oh, it's one of the homies. He want to get on this, and he got on. You know what I'm saying? Like, he did the second verse. That's all you. Cosplaying as the ratchet, foolish young dude. See, you see the vision. You see the vision. I want you to act like you don't even be rapping like that on this verse, right? I want you to just I really want you to channel in on somebody who won't be rapping like that, even though you be rapping.
Heaven sometimes they stuck in the ditch. Had a couple dogs, but then they turn into females. Which do you choose? Better play your cards quick. Oh, nigga, oh, nigga. 2 brain, 3 brain. How much is your soul?
Okay, I ask again, what the hell has it got to do with Will Smith?
Worth to you. How much is your soul? How much is your soul worth to you? How much is your soul?
All right, let's go with this. Let's go with this.
Let me hear it.
Let's go with this. Asia from Brooklyn said, I heard Will tell a story in an interview about his father making him build a wall brick by brick to teach character. Though, tit. How they're related. Tit? Oh, you mean it. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I seen tit. And I got man brain and everything just messed up. Thought it might be related. Nah, you shooting bail, building the wall one brick at a time. He gonna say the same thing you said. He was like, shit, yeah, that's it. Nah, it's tit now. DJ Breast Milk would be the one that says that. That's hilarious. One tit, two tit, tweet twit.
3 brick. If I give away my
I think you was in your bag on both of these choruses. Both of these choruses shows to me someone who understands what a listener needs. Like, you hear a beat, and I feel like the choruses likely come to you first, and then you build around those. There's an energy. It's either you do the choruses first, or those are the very last things that you do. Either way, it sounds like a renewed energy in comparison to everything else. I think the first verse was solid. The jury's still out on that other verse, the second verse, because of the delivery of it. And then third verse, I enjoyed those more. Zoomed out. This felt like a song that would be it's like a song that you play in the gym, especially on the treadmill. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like music that keeps your blood flowing. I liked it. I like both hooks on these. Well done, man. Well done. There was one thing that I noticed about the mix. The mix was better vocally on this one. Oh yeah. I'm thinking that you either have a microphone that is really, really sensitive to your vocals, high frequencies, or someone who's engineering this is boosting the hell out of the high frequencies to try to achieve clarity. But what's coming through is not just clarity, but also your aggressive S's that need to be de-essed. Different engineer. Okay. Yeah, that's the only thing is that.
Savage, rather be savage than be.
Yeah, this mix is really sensitive to your S's. But nonetheless, I think this one had a lot of great momentum on it. I definitely could see that one being received well. Shout out to you, man. That's dope. Appreciate you submitting that skip. All right, before we get to this next one, it is my responsibility to let you know if this list is incredibly too long, we have a skip the line feature just for you. Peep this out. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. And here we go again. The first free option that came back through here is from Chaotic. I found an angel. And it's 6 minutes and 3 seconds. It is 6 minutes and 3 seconds. What? I produced the beat and had a little sample and mixed in. One of my first boom bap beats I produced, so let me know. And thank you for the opportunity to share the music. That's your first beat? Was you making your first and last one on the same beat? 6 minutes. 6 minutes? That's your first time. You don't even got no moves. What you mean 6 minutes? That shit has been looped to death.
Look, tryna see what I'ma do, but I can't dream about it. Countless nights of doing drugs and losing sleep about it. Calling me a fiend, really I can't sleep without it. It's the only way I know to blow the steam about it. Stressing, trying to be the best of myself. I hope you see that seamlessly I keep besting myself. By any means to be the one in light and spotting my health. Treat it like hell, every day I toss caution to the well. Get a med kit, here's a health pack for your soul.
Yeah, so here's the thing. When you're making your music, it is you and your world, and everything feels like it is in its natural order. So sometimes a longer intro may feel more of like a cinematic decision. In this type of environment, which this is probably not the best introduction to what you're doing on this, that intro and the drop, the more loops you have the listener waiting, the more you are convinced this better be worth the wait. Think about it like when you at Disneyland or you at a theme park. The longer the line, you're like, man, I know this ride better be worth it. And you ever waited a long time, or even like food, you wait a long line and then you get in line and you finally order, and you get it, and you're like, this it? You'd feel a little bit different about it if you didn't have to have the friction or the obstacle of the line. You would just be like, oh, okay, this is pretty dope. But because of the pressure you put of the long wait in the beginning of this, you put extra pressure on that drop and what it is that you're doing.
You never seen it like this, 17 0, but fuck it, age don't matter as long as it matters. Word, here's some I see was fake, this music was scatter jerks, this ladder works.
So I'm really, I think most listeners are really big on this sort of invisible trust that we have with an artist. And when you play music for us and we're listening to it, you're asking for a level of trust to hang out with you, in this particular example, for 6 minutes. So much about the decision making and the way that these vocals were recorded, so much about the decision making and the way that this first minute was arranged, does not give me a lot of faith in where this is going. So I know as a first time listener, I would have skipped, especially when I heard the drop, because there's so much pressure on that drop with that long intro.
Step if you haven't first and don't look. That was strong and come to one.
Yeah, I think right now you got some ideas. You have an idea of the color you might want to create through the music that you're doing, but your execution is lacking right now. I think for the first song that you made, you said this is your first boom bap beat. I think you should focus in more on the beat itself. Adding the vocals on top of it too. It did not sound like, it sounded like a lot of risk taking, but a lot of inexperienced risk taking. A lot of awkwardness around some of these pieces, some of these pockets that you chose, the delivery. And I'm gonna tell you right now, one thing I will never excuse is no more. I'm gonna stop being nice about it. As an unk, I'm going to tell you, stop borrowing unk flows. Stop it. Stop. Let's just be realistic for a second. You name me one person right now who did not make a career in the golden age. Take them out. Who today has a flow that sounds like 1991. That is winning. That has a solid following. I think there's a level of laziness with an old school flow, because they were old school because they were pioneering. I think when I listen to a modern artist go for an old school flow and you don't execute it well, I think to myself, This is someone who's looking for something that will get a reaction with very low friction. But when I hear this, I'm like, nah, we reheating the cold fries. We reheating nachos. We reheating a bunch of shit. No more. I don't know why y'all be sending me shit and be like, Curtis, Unc Self, he gonna love this old school boom bap shit. That shit still got a knot. That shit got a steel hit, and the lyrics, like, you gotta be present. You gotta sound like you're delivering a message from today. It does not feel like that at times. And usually I'm like the one that's gonna be a little bit easier on folks who do that. Not no more, man. Like, cause I'll tell you right now, I ain't finna listen to it in my free time. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am not gonna lie to you. They gonna love this velour tracksuit. Oh no. Stop the unk flows. Y'all, some of y'all be too young to be unking your flows. Too young, and you're not good enough to even unk the flow. It just sounds like I just started rapping today, I said. Even the people that you are fans of from that era will look at you and say, in my era, that wouldn't have passed. Not my era, their era. They would have said that's not gonna pass. Like, you gotta deliver. You still gotta do work with that. It's just I'm finding too many people copping out with the old school flow. My patience is is shrinking with it. Oh my goodness. Okay,
I'm Dan Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Nobody give a damn who you are, Ben. Self Instinct. How do you do Self Instinct drum and bass remix?
How do you do? You like me and I like you. Come and take me by the hand, cause I wanna be your friend. How do you do? You like me and I like you. Say how do you do? How do you do? Everybody understand. How do you do? You like me and I like you. Come and take me by the hand, cause I wanna be your friend. How do you do? You like me and I like you. Say how do you do? How do you do? How do you do? You like me and I like you. Come and take me by the hand, cause I wanna be your friend. How do you do? You like me and I like you. Say how do you do? How do you do?
It was way too much caffeine in that. What is that dance? You know, we doing like with the gloves and the lights. You know what, them gloves and them lights, you know they be doing that shit? They be going crazy. It's too much caffeine. There's too much caffeine in that drink. Dance Dance Revolution. I feel like I was downloading something illegally. I feel like this is Cajun music. This is Cajun music. You're going to get an email and a cease and desist. Drop the exe in this file, head ass. Oh my. You definitely got a virus now. For sure. For sure. For sure. The virus. You're done. You're done, bucko. LimeWire type beat. You either gonna have this pop up or Soulja Boy is finna pop up on your download. What in the torrent is this? Hey man, drum and bass is not necessarily my favorite. I liked some of the drum work on the drum and bass. That right there was like, whew. Whew. You ever see somebody that got an outfit the way that beat was, but they're excited about their outfit, and you don't want to like burst their bubble, but it's a lot going on, and they be like, "What you think?" And you like, "Yeah, man." They like, "You don't like it, do you?" You be like, "Nah, man, I like it for you." That's what I'm getting right now. See, it's credit. It sounded very clean. It sounded very active. Jesus, it sounded very active. Very colorful. I need to wear shades when I listen to it. It was so colorful. Shout out to you though, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Non-Kila Gil demo. Just a demo. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, turn me right on. I said turn me right on. Like a roller coaster up and down all night long. Turn me right on. I said turn me right on. She said she wanna tweak, yeah we twerk to the song. Turn me right on. She wanna vibe, she wanna move. Lights go flash when she step in the room. Up then down like a ride at the fair. Hands in the air while she.
Hey. Save this bullshit for you and your Reddit groups. I don't want your AI music. Hey, no thank you. 97% is egregious. I don't want your AI music. I'm flagging you. Boy, oh boy. You know, it's crazy. You know how I can tell? I'll be listening to it and I'm like, damn. Man, this shit sound like it got no life. It's like eating junk food. It's like buying something healthy, but then you're like, it's say vitamin water. It says electrolytes on the front of it, but this Gatorade, it's also 32 grams of sugar. Rule number 1 here, do not send your bullshit ass AI music. It's not gonna work here. It's not gonna work well here. Boy, oh boy, it's just like I'm glad I got your nipples perky. I'm glad I got your nipples perky. You probably heard that and was like, I never thought I could sound like this. And it still lacks life. Ass. Cup of ass. All right. Nau or Nayua? Nawa? Oh, I don't know how to pronounce your name. It's called Destiny. Been rocking with you for a minute. Love to the channel and the chat. Let's hear what you got here. There's a skip.
Maybe I'm a perfect lover, but I can be a perfect friend. I'll be there like no other, and be there for you till the end. Yeah, 'cause if there's something that you need, all you need to do is ask.
Shout out to NAUA with a song called Destiny. Okay. There's definitely a lot of production that occurred here, from the vocal production to the music itself. I could definitely tell these ideas were fleshed out and they were written with patience in mind. You could tell you did the best you could to make every single section of this count and mean something for where it's at. Zoomed out point of view. Oh, the ice cream man here. I'm just playing. I just heard him right now. The ice cream man don't never come around here. Zoomed out point of view. I like the pacing of the song. It very much had the movement of a song that's already popular. Big back activities. Don't you mind that? Don't you mind that? What y'all want? What y'all want? Would you want a limon Lucas? I got you. Anybody else? Anybody else want something? Oh, I think they got the Ninja Turtle. Anybody want the Ninja Turtle ice cream? You don't want the Ninja Turtle with the gum in the middle? You want Pop Rocks? You know you want some Pop Rocks. Okay. Yeah, I enjoyed the way that the pacing happened here. You want the SpongeBob one? Say less. Key lime graham cracker ice cream sandwich. Got you. Half and half cone with sprinkles. What kind of ice cream? With chocolate vanilla? Okay, that's half and half. Okay. Strawberry shortcake? Say less. The Choco, I knew that I was waiting on this one. The Choco Taco. Yeah, I was waiting on that one. A wrestling sandwich bar. Big ass WWF. All right, cool. Got you. Say less. The cold slaw, cold claw. Leave. Any ice cream man that comes around your neighborhood selling cold coleslaw is a drug dealer. I think it's a fed. He has been planted in your neighborhood to cause depression. Cabbage ice cream. You are sick. I'm sorry. Let me focus back again. I think it's a fed. That is a fed. Hey kids, you want some coleslaw? Famous last words. Hey kids, you want some coleslaw? Hey, it's your lucky day. How about an extra scoop of coleslaw? I'm already running out, so this one's on the house. Ugh. I like the voice too. Something about the voice reminded me of like Eric Benet. There was like an elder sophistication to you. Like Eric Benet after he beat them freaky frog allegations, after he went to the sex therapy and all that, and he came out a changed man. I felt like this is a song he'd make, and then they were like 94.7 The Wave. You just listen to some new Eric Benet. Destiny is the name of that song. 94.7 The Wave. I'll ride a trip a day to Hawaii. I feel like this will play on there, and nobody would know the difference. They'd be like, "That's Eric Benet. This sounds good. It sounds good." There's a certain sophistication and maturity level to what you did here. I enjoyed that. Never go full Eric Benet is crazy. Shout out to Jay-Z. Yeah. I enjoyed that. I think there were times where your voice started to become unpleasing to the ears when I feel like you carried the combination between it singing with your like this, and then the combination between that and also the auto-tune started to make it a little bit heavy on the ears. But I think overall you did an excellent job on this. This is definitely some solid production. You know me, I'm always going to be a fan of hearing more presence on the bass. Would have been nice to balance this out. The kick, it's not problematic for R&B, but it just felt like it needed just a little bit more, just another modern twist to it. A lot of modern R&B, I feel like, is still dipping into a lot of either trap one shots or rap / hip hop one shots. So, yeah, there it is. There it is. What's up, Step It On Diggity? Willie Rage, State of the Union. All right, let's hear it. Oh, Tash is on that. Shout out to Tash. All right, so that's Willie Ray, State of the Union with the legend Tash from Alcoholics. What are y'all thinking? What are your thoughts on this one? Let me skip this back from the earlier things that y'all said. Wu-Tang influence, I could definitely hear that. Safe is what it feels, you say? Okay. Vocals need to be brought up above the verses beat. Okay. Warriors, said I got fame. No wonder it sound 90-ish. Deaf nostalgic. Coima in the building. Dog sitting there while, okay. That had nothing to do with this. You freaky frog. RZA-esque production. Let it sound like some Onyx musically, but love the collab sounds organic and refreshing. Okay. Love these flows. Love the old school of it. RZA-ass beat. It's cool, but the flow dated for sure. If nostalgic, then on point. Yeah. I got Fame TV, man. I'm trying to buy time because if I keep it a whole stack, you might see a trend from somebody who admittedly has songs with very nostalgic type of flows, right? For somebody who understands the skill set that still exists there and the necessity for that skill to be around, the necessity to display that, the hard work that goes into that. For somebody who appreciates that, like the next hip hop head. There's another part of me, and maybe this is more so the producer talking or there's the music fan talking, that feels like, yes, this is a well executed display of lyricism. This was another fire ass feature from a legend in Tash. The sample itself sounded like it might have been from like one of them royalty free samples that had that sort of Wu-Tang inspired sample, like from the polyphonic sound packs. There's a part of this that still makes me say, so what? I think that a lot of times there are skillful lyricists that create boxes around their skill that put a ceiling above what it could do. Is there an audience for this? Abso-fucking-lutely. What does an evolved version of this sound like? They're still lyrically taking bodies, lyrically taking down MCs. There's still raps about raps. There's still cliches that have throughout the time and history of hip hop have been very, very safe and have been the ones that go to. But there's a part of me that can't help but feel like even when it's done well, what's next? If this was my beat, first of all, if this is my beat, I'm adding more depth to the percussion on this and to the bass. If this is my beat, I like the tempo and what it's doing already, but I would definitely add more presence to those drums on that. But if this is my beat and I'm producing this song, I'll let Tash do what Tash do, because that's why you bring a Tash in, is to deliver what he has built his legend off of. But the first verse that I hear on this one, and I say this absolutely respectfully because I know you got a pen, I know you're a lyricist, there's a part of me that feels like this is the equivalent of what it looks like when a lyricist is safe. Conceptually, thematically speaking, lyrically speaking, it's still solid. There's no doubt about it that you have the pen. But when I listen to this, it's one of them things where, for me in particular, I gotta be in that mood to listen to it. And my question is, would I go to this before I go to the people that this is inspired by? Like, would I go to this record before I just go to a Wu-Tang record? Or a modern version of what that looked like? I don't know, that's my first time listening on that. But I'm really pushing, especially for my hip-hop peers that I got so much love for. I'm pushing for, man, we as the elder statesmen in this have to push for what the evolution sounds like while still retaining the spirit of what we came off of. We're responsible for evolving that and not just kind of like showing them photo album pictures. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this is what it sounded like when the shit was good, and not like what you see at Rolling Loud right now. Good God. But yeah, there it is. There it is. Shout out to you. Thank you for sending your music in, Willie Ray. Let's go to the next one. AP. AP's about to flood the block. AP's is $300. AP, the AP collab finna flood the block. AP Spaceships. Let's hear it. Just you wait. Come in here with an AP. I'm like, girl, where you get an AP from? Mind your business, broke boy. What's up, pretty Mimi?
The night that I'm about to have.
Let me address this first. Let me address this first because I was gonna let that just slide. Willie Famous TV. You said I'm a boom bap MC. The purpose of me giving that feedback is not for you to morph into somebody that you don't like. The purpose of me giving that feedback is out of respect for what it is that you do, and out of respect for, are we going to move the baton forward? Or are we going to keep passing it back from our influences? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Where's the forward mobility for 2026 boom bap? What's gonna make Premiere in 95 say, whoa, I never knew this sound could sound like that, while retaining the spirit of it? Whenever anybody ever presents it to me, I'm gonna make sure that I give you a perspective that I feel like 95, 96, 97% of people are not gonna give. Is it moving that forward, or are we just kind of like trading off the thing that we already know works? If that shit don't make somebody that you look up to say, nah, I ain't never did no shit like that, what are we doing in 2026? What are we doing in 2026? I take that shit in a time machine. Would they be like, oh shit, my drums I never hit like that? Damn, the way you flip that concept, I've heard that bar before, but I ain't never heard nobody give it from that perspective before. I'm gonna always push for that, especially when I know it's somebody that I wouldn't say it if I didn't hear the possibilities. Coast Contra is a great example of that. There's a 2026 type of energy to their boom bap, heavily lyrical based rhymes. Even the audaciousness that they have in their production. And they'll tell you straight up, they some hip hop heads. They're younger hip hop heads, but it sounds like 2026, an evolution of it. That's all I'm saying. I'm listening to it. I already said it's solid, but that's how I'm feeling. Where is this one going? Those spaceships.
Little bitty sexy thing, eyes on me. Focus on the sexy things I can't see. Spotlights on me with the strong high beam and the lights downstream. That's a UAP. Out of this world, I'm a cosmic being. Shooting stars, my bling, cut the planet rings. Hit a oud on beat, now I'm royalty. Get your hands in the air like the great Kali. Kush, order 2, bag it up. Next day delivery. Amazon. If I'm late, means I'm early to the after part. Took too long to check out from the catalog. My future came back, come back like the winner laws. Generate 1.21 gigawatt. Pop star, rock star, don't care what the tickets cost. We gon' keep this party going, never let the music stop. We stay stuck in our ways, never change and we lace this party. Search the cosmos all day, not alone in this spaceship party. We stay stuck in our ways, never change and we lace this party. Search the cosmos all day, not alone in this spaceship party. 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 Lean back, seven your eyes like the pun, beam back. Shout out to the ones that we won't see back. Maybe we could clone all the ones we need back. Speaking of the matter, invade that we scattered. Flowing like a meter, or the H2O with Saturn. The H2O, so dial back automatic. My watch, my car, my vibe works automatic. I land, you evade, walk in, accolade, ET, yeah, I rate first class, only way, my grade. I could get real used to this whole party thing. Sorry that you had to wait a week, it was a longer ways. Worth the wait, cause this is how I get away. Least I can do, leave this a better place. Teach this world the mechanics and to navigate. Then we get to celebrate, this is how we orchestrate. Little bitty sexy thing, eyes on me. Focus on the sexy things I can't see. Spotlights on me with the strong high beam and the lights downstream, that's a UAP. Little bitty sexy thing, eyes on me. Focus on the sexy things I can't see. Spotlights on me with the strong high beam.
I think when I told Willie Rage, like, you know, what's the evolution of boom bap, I think his mind probably heard this. And I'm here to reassure him. That's not what I was talking about. This is not what I was talking about.
Lights downstream, that's a UAP. Not alone in this spaceship party. Not alone in this spaceship party. Not alone in this spaceship party. Not alone in this spaceship party.
New York, I need every single one of you to pay close attention to what I'm saying. Queens, Brooklyn, Manhattan, Bronx, Staten Island. Be cautious. Look up. They're here, they're here, they're here, they're here.
It's crazy how y'all keep saying LMFAO at my reaction, because all I'm thinking about is the group LMFAO. You know, they laughed at Little B when he first came onto the scene, and they said, what is this? What the hell is this? Who does he think he is? Bro was a trailblazer. You would find that out years when you start to see the most popular artists start to mimic some of the things that he did earlier on. Follow me. When I heard smash it and bang it, I said, this is meme rap. What the hell is... I didn't say that at the time because it wasn't a thing. I said, what the hell is this? You can't be serious. But yet and still, I hear smash it and bang it every time you want to end. I hear that flow in so many songs that are submitted here. Let me zoom out to the positives. It's a lot of fun that seems like was had in this song, in the creation process of it all. Hey, what a relief that you got some fun in a time period that ain't so fun. Dope to hear some fun. That concept is I guess a bit timely because, you know, people are having conversations about the presence of aliens. So great timing. It just felt like all too much the same color. It felt generic. It felt like, of course you're gonna like this. It was designed to be a party starter. If I was younger and this song came on at the party that was happening, I wouldn't be at that party for much longer. I'd go home. I'd say, oh, this isn't my crowd. But I'm glad everybody's drunk and happy. Whoa. It was the whimsical tom drums. It was the lack of self-awareness in the tonality. It was the everything's burning outside, but we're still gonna party, do a bunch of Molly, smoke marijuana, and move our bodies. It's a bunch of that. It's a bunch of that. It just it feels tone deaf today. It feels like a blast from the past. Jason C said, I don't like it, but I'll be lying if I said it that shit wouldn't work. Wouldn't work for what? I ask you, sir. Jersey Shore, Deep State of Mind? Oh yeah, the first season of Jersey Shore. When was the first season of Jersey Shore? Oh, I remember. 2009.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
It's all coming back to me now. 2009, it premiered December 3rd. So yeah, that's not gonna be the one for me. It feels, even in its own category, it feels outdated. Feels outdated even in its own category. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, I just don't know where it exists in today's day unless it's meant to be like a period piece. Like, say you're doing a coming of age movie. Early 2000s type of movie, which should be happening here in the next few years anyways. Early 2000s Y2K nostalgia. We should be getting that sometime soon. Perhaps there's some sync opportunities for that, but yeah, so much about the tone of it just feels flat. It doesn't. It sounds like you're talking a good time, but I don't necessarily hear that through your voice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's it's a very specific demographic for that one, for sure. Pink Father, we've heard from you before. This one's called Take You There. Let's hear it. Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella. Oh no, my bad.
Don't be like that. We're on the way back. I'll be right back. I had to get out my way. I decided to face a little bit of myself, just to look in the mirror. I swear I might just need help. I swear I might just need help. Can't do this shit by myself. Don't wanna live in this cell. Don't wanna sit on the shelf. I feel like Evans in jail. I wanna sit here with you until there's nothing left. Don't be like that. We're almost there, babe. I need you there. I hope you still hold this space. I know we'll still find a pace. I know we'll still find a way. I need you there. I pray you give me some grace. I see you there, looking out into space. I'll need you there, wherever you wanna take this shit. I'll need you there, but there's nothing but fate. We take it day by day. I'm on my way. Don't
I can't help but feel like this shit would be on Shameless when Frank Gallagher's about to go another drug binge.
be like that. Though we met in the past life, I could see right back that you would live in the fast life. You would slow me down just to give you the best nights that you ever had, and that's not up for question. Don't be like that. We're almost there, babe. I need you there. I hope you still hold this space. I know we'll still find a place. I know we'll still find a way. I need you there. I pray you give me some grace. Don't be like that. We're almost there, babe. I need you there. I hope you still hold this space. I know we'll still find a pace. I know we'll still find a way. I need you there. I pray you give me some grace. I pray you give me some grace. I pray you give me some grace.
That shit catchy as hell. It is. It is. It is. I really appreciate when an artist goes for it, because a part of me feels like at some point they knew that a song like this would be very polarizing of a style for someone who hears it for the first time. I like the raspiness in the voice. Like I said, it just smelled like cigarette butts on a dirty floor. Cigarette butts on a dirty floor. And if you look in the corner, it might be a few like baby cockroaches crawling across the floor. Definitely a toilet with that orange brownish tinge on it. Ain't even doo-doo, it's just rust. Definitely a lot of alcohol bottles all on the table. Some of which got, a third of liquor left. Can't tell a difference. You feel me? Like trash ain't been took out in weeks. And Frank Gallagher is just walking around the house being a nuisance. It has that all over it. Tri-star pictures. Cheap alcohol and natty light. Well. Some Keystone Lights is what I hear, what I smell on this. Oh man. I PBR all over the building, man. All over the house. Eviction notices just balled up in a corner. Windows with the blinds and just kind of like crooked a little bit, and some of them got gaps in them. Some of them broken, but they keep there. I just love when a song can do that, though. I love when a song is more than a song. I love when a song is a part of a world I know nothing about. I love when a song is like, it's like watching a movie and you're like, I wonder what this is gonna be about. Damn, I wonder what life is like in fucking South Dakota in June. What y'all do there? It's one of them kind of movies. Litter box with a shoe in it. The homie just vomited on a beer pong game. He's still laying down from the night before. I'm so glad I don't know what y'all talking about. Asia, you from Brooklyn. Asia from Brooklyn. All right. Let us world build for a second. You're not having it. You are not liking this song. I like that. I like that part of it. I think there's a strong connection to a visual with this one. I respect that. I feel like there could have been a better marriage between the climax of this beat and the way that the vocals were mixed in. I feel like whatever you were saying got quickly drowned out. And if you were going to go for that drown out effect, I would have preferred you waited to the very end of the song to make it feel like it is pure chaos and it's just falling apart. Because this sounded like somebody who was on their who was on the edge. I think you nailed that. The emotion was very tied to the way you delivered it, and it was very tied to the music that you chose to. Shout out to you, Pink Father. I'm impressed, man. I'm impressed. It definitely feels like something original. Hold on. Pink Father? You a black man. Oh, brother, the visual I had in my head of what you look like compared to what you look like, I said, brother, I thought for sure your name was Rusty, man. I thought your name was Rusty, bro. What the fuck? I thought your name was Rusty. I thought you looked like, what's that nigga name from Shameless? I thought for sure you looked like Lip Gallagher. I thought you looked like Lip Gallagher. This thing got a pink do-rag. I'd never would have predicted it. Never judge a book by its title, I guess. That's crazy. I for sure heard Kip Gallagher. I was like, that's from Kip Gallagher. Lip Gallagher, my bad. That's crazy. Hey man, hey. Shout out to the stylings. I'm glad I didn't type my original comment because I definitely thought that was a white man. I knew he was black. You couldn't hear it? Not at first.
Damn, I feel like Evans in jail.
I can hear it now.
Wanna sit there with you when sun is nothing fast. Like you would slow me down.
It's that go. What do you want to go? That's the part that fucked me up. I never would have guessed. Go. I ain't never in my life heard that. Go.
Just to give you the best nights that you ever had.
Yeah, I never would have guessed it, but shout out to him, man. I'm gonna start that. That's fire. Firework, bro. Firework. Got a lot of diversity in these submissions, and I appreciate that. Go. Oh man, I'm from an artist from the UK. This is my latest single. Ready? Ready. I hope you enjoy this. It's called Ready. Okay, John II. Ready. Let me see you again. Oh, I remember you. You definitely gave us heat last time.
I'm ready.
Living my life like it's golden.
You know.
Yeah, you better know I'm ready.
I know, we know that we won't settle for less. We far too grown.
Yeah.
So please, no games and no stress. So we can put this thing to bed now. So we can do this thing for life now. Cause everything the way you are tells me that I am blessed. Girl, you should know I'm ready to love you. You'll always be the same. The way I feel for you. Just as long as you don't change. As long as you don't change. Oh, let's just give our all. Right until we're old. We're ready, you should know. I'm not impressed, more or less from what I see. What's on my phone don't compare what's with you.
This artist submitted. I'm not sure about this song though.
Everything about you makes me feel like I have all the luck in the world. And you can see it in my eyes. Girl, you should know I'm ready to love you. You'll always be the same. The way I feel for you.
I like this.
As long as you don't change. As long as you don't change. Oh, let's just give our all. Right until we're old. We're ready, you should know. At first you didn't really mean that much to me. But it's so now. It's not relevant to you and me. Yeah, cause baby darling, you know. It's what I say, it's how I feel. So believe it's true. Girl, you should know. I'm ready to love you. You'll always be the same. The way I feel for you. Just as long as you don't change. As long as you don't change. Oh, let's just give our all. Right until we're old. We're ready, you should know.
I like that. Nah, bro's legit. We already ran a check for the last time. He's legit. That is a real human being. Fire. John II, ready. Okay. As a big fan of that era of Music Soul Child, which it sounds like is indeed an influence of yours, it definitely does a great job picking up on the nostalgia. That here's how I'll judge this one with respect to the artist that I told earlier about, reheating cold fries. The difference with this is that I truly believe if you package up a song like this and you got in a time machine and you presented this to Music Soul Child in a studio session back in the early 2000s for I Just Want to Sing, I truly believe that he would say, hold on now, there's something here. There's something here. I think if you were pitching this song, you'd be like, there's something here. The production sounds like it's a great balance of the neo-soul era of the early 2000s, but it also has a great balance between a more modern approach to mixing, especially in the drums, especially in the bass. The vocal stylings and the way that they were mixed also does a great balancing act of both of those influences of yesterday and today. The litmus test, of course, is always, can you take this song back to the era that inspired it and inspire them? If you cannot take this song back to the era that inspired this, and it wouldn't inspire them, then you just ripped off an era and you didn't add much to it. You didn't the baton wasn't passed. And I truly believe this is one of those where if you take this back in a studio session in that prime, it fares well. But it also, too, I think this fares well with an audience around my age. I think this fares well with an audience that weren't exposed to a Music Soul Child era of just friends, and they listen to this, and maybe it gives them some similar feelings. I also like how this teeters the fence between being a cleanly written song that has some formulaic properties to it, but it is not so overwhelmed by being formulaic that it sounds AI-ish. That is a very difficult balancing act to take on, and I think that you did that well. All right, let's keep it moving. Jig Defy. I'm not even gonna try to figure out what the fuck that is. I appreciate the figure you are, man. Blessings to you. Shout out to you. Is this Senses? All right.
Down beats, you a fool, nigga.
$40 in my pocket. I've been running from my problems. Is he drinking, feeling toxic?
I'm tired. I'm butterfly. I ain't even gonna try.
I'm falling in deeper holes, I can sense it. Feel the grim reaper close, my defenses. Taken down by a 40, fortified a circle around me for protection. Just in case I lose my senses. Been down that road before, heavy coat for the cold. Nothing to cope with, the void is so hopeless, no. Planning right, my vision burn through the soul. Maybe then a couple bitches might leave me alone. Maybe then a couple leaders I won't need to feel whole.
Oh, no. When you lean on auto-tune, and that becomes a style that you want to put out there, that's on you. That's on you. It's a robotic sound. Some people happen to like that seasoning. However, when you got auto-tune and it still sounds flat in certain places, now you just got a bad vocal recording or a bad vocal take with a wobbly sound effect, and it don't sound good. You ready to retire the auto-tune? I'm ready to retire auto-tune in this form. I'm ready to retire auto-tune in this current outfit. Auto-tune can still be it's a very necessary tool to assist singers when they're actually wanting to sing. No more going in and giving a half-ass effort with your vocals and then expecting auto-tune to fix it. That part got to be out of here. That's got to be out of here. That's out of here. Giving a less, if you can't take auto-tune off and I play back that vocal and it still sounds at least solid or decent, you've leaned incredibly too much on auto-tune as a personality, as a skill, as an ability, and you didn't have to earn that. And it don't sound good. It don't be sounding good. Like if I can't take the auto-tune off and there be just some subtle improvements that could be made, you don't have a bad recorded vocal take. Is a bad recorded vocal take, whether you're rapping, whether you're singing, but especially when you're singing and thinking that auto-tune is going to figure out everything else. But he was sliding. If I cook you a badass burger and it's terrible, but my techniques of cooking it were impressive to the eye, will it matter if the cook was sliding if the burger is not sufficient? But that cook was sliding though. If I'm AAA and you called me to help you fix one of your tires because you won't got the jack, if I pull up in AAA truck and I'm like, yeah, I'm AAA man, I'm AAA man, and I moonwalk my ass to your car with the wrong tools, and I do not fix your car, and I do not fix your wheel. I mean, AAA guy, he didn't fix my wheel, but that nigga was sliding. Will it matter? Man, you got perfect form, but the basketball doesn't go through the hoop. You got an amazing jump shot, except the basketball doesn't go in the hoop. Ding. Ding, ding, ding. Execution is still a necessity. Did he find some pockets? For sure. But them pockets don't matter if you can't get the melody and you're singing. They ain't gonna matter. They ain't gonna matter. They're not gonna matter. You gotta execute. You gotta execute. You gotta execute. Ali Coyote. My music is up on YouTube now. This is called Boundaries. All right, let's hear it. He's sliding though. You know why you gotta be careful when you tell somebody like you tell an artist like that? I either sliding though. Okay, I got you. After this one, Dead Man Dolo Jones. I'm gonna go ahead and play yours after this. You know why you gotta be careful? It's like that scene in Dumb and Dumber where Jim Carrey's character thought he had a chance with the main lady in that movie, and he was like, okay, so like out of 0 to 100, what are my chances to be with you? And she said, 0. Or she said like 1 or something. He said, so what you're saying is I have a chance. You out of here? Okay. Take this commercial break real quick. I'll be right back. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest, helpful, and real-time feedback that you've always wanted from me and the DIYer community. So hit that link below and I'll see you live on Critique My Beats. Now we're using a platform called Nero. One song, one pass. Just simply upload your music to Nero and we'll play it live. You'll also be able to see your place in line. We also have a skip the line button finally. And just know it's the same honest help. Back to my analogy. It's like that when she said like, I guess a 1 out of 100. And he was like, so what you saying is I got a chance. I think when you tell an artist, like, you be like, yeah, that shit was out of key. Yeah, that shit was flat vocally, but she was sliding. They'll take all that constructive criticism and throw it away and be like, I'm a slider. I'm a fucking White Castle burger. I'm a slider. I slide on tracks. One thing you're not going to tell me about is the way I slide on these beats. It is very beneficial to encourage an artist in the things that they're doing well, but not at the cost of neglecting the things that they still need improvement on. Not at them neglecting the things they still need improvement on. I'm a slider. That's what you said. So you're saying there's a chance. Head ass. Exactly. That's why I try to make sure that when I give these critiques, we start with I won't even say the negative. We'll start with the positive first, and then we'll get to the things that are actually like, I want you to remember this more so than the positives. Because the positives are something that you probably are already aware of. But we got to dig deeper than that. Boy, oh boy. Okay, Ali Coyote. Boundaries.
Also for my Lou, I'm sorry. Many on the streets I die.
She said 1 in a million. There you go. So you're saying I got a chance?
Journey no, as this thing called life unfolds. I may have a coldest road. I won't compromise my vibe and soul. No, over complexities of the human role. Just find someone to build with and grow. Come on. Hustle to my loo outside. Moving in the streets I glide. Kick up my feet inside. Who's time living my life behind these walls? We turn this house to a happy home. Behind these walls, we turn this house to a happy home. Journey no, as this thing called life moves forward. The devil ain't got power here. There's no fear worth fearing, my dear. Put your soul smile. You're God's child.
Okay. Interesting collision of sounds you got going on here, Ali Coyote. The space that you're applying between all the vocals definitely makes for a comfortable and gradual listening experience. Like there's times where it feels like it's the perfect amount of spacing, and then there's times where it feels like it's too much spacing, because the beat in itself is a beat that has a sort of minimalist approach to it. The beat feels a bit empty at times, but it feels stylistically empty. Add that with a lack of filling in the gaps, this song starts to kind of move slow at some point. And I feel like the BPM that was established by the music, there is a way to pick up what you were writing at a different pace to coincide with the music. As I'm listening to it right now, it feels like it's sitting in the pocket for too long, or sitting in the same pocket for too long. And I feel like there needs to be an uptick in something going on with what you're doing vocally. Because right now it just feels like it's just gliding. Nonetheless, really interesting combination of sounds. Definitely could tell it's somebody with some risk taking in mind when they do this. I salute you. All right, let me get my guy here. Dolo. Dead to Me is a song by Dead Man Dolo Jones. All right, let's hear it. Hold on, I didn't see all these instructions. More experimental. It said more experimental project. It's not mixed at the very end, so you can cut it off on the deep voice. What you got going on, bro? Our Critique My Beats tournament champion, back for his lifetime supply of free reviews.
Wonder.
I seen your ghost. It was here like where you were supposed to be, and I can't get close on the other side, but you're dead to me. Yes, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Yes, I believe in ghosts. Guess now you not no more. I know you fake. Don't know how to evolve.
I'm a beast, I got animal instincts. I'm a dead man, I know. Everybody trying to throw dirt on me. I seen your ghost. It was here like where you were supposed to be. And what kills me, I can't get close. On the other side, but you're dead to me. Yes, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Yes, I believe in ghosts. Just not you, cause you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Yes, I believe in ghosts. Just not you, cause you're dead to me. Short day make my night long. All my thoughts is dim. My text message don't know God. They not delivering.
Dead man Dolo Iceman Jones.
The favorite one they slipped on. I'm comfy in a bit. For the world take me, I take myself my way. Frank Sinatra like shit, they say they love me. They don't know love. It's a mirror in the crib, they don't show much. Wings ain't big enough to fly, but I can float buzz. Follow style, bitch, when I hit the flow tough. Everybody dead, out of body, you must be for this experience. Apparition, nigga, they gon' keep appearing. Fuck it, I'ma need you here. If this a dream, I'm barely sleeping anywhere. I'm popping anything until I see you there. But I think the other day I seen your ghost. It was here like where you were supposed to be. And what kills me, and I can't get close.
You keep writing like this, you gonna be in that OVO sweatshop before you know it.
On the other side, but you're dead to me. Yes, you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Yes, I believe in ghosts. Just not you, cause you're dead to me. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. Yes, I believe in ghosts. Just not you, cause you're dead to me. I seen your ghost. It was here like where you were supposed to be. And what kills me, I can't get close. On the other side, but you're dead to me. Yes, you're dead to me. I seen your ghost. It was here like where you were supposed to be. And I can't get close. On the other side, but
the drugs got into you.
Yes, you're dead to me. You're dead to me.
Somebody shot you with a tranquilizer. A horse tranquilizer in your neck.
Believe in ghosts. You're dead to me. You're dead to me. I believe.
Nah, I ain't cutting nothing. I ain't stopping nothing. How about this? How about this, dead man Dolo Jones? Instead of me being your DJ, how about you just cut that part out?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth.
Don't ever tell me to stop it at a certain point. You know we don't do that. You know we don't do that here. Want me to be your engineer? Do I look like I'm getting paid to be your engineer, dead man Dolo Jones? Oh, stop right there. Got you. Yeah, what you want me to do with that? I don't know, man. Like, I feel like we could do another take. I feel like if you go, dead to me, like, we can, like, stack those up. And maybe if you give me, like, some of them hype man words, some ad libs, everything can go from there. Huh? Yeah, man, I got about 2 more hours I could... Kendrick said, I am not your savior. Curtis said, I am not your engineer. I am not your engineer.
The Iceman wasn't cracking in the slightest.
Come on, you freaky Iceman.
I am not your engineer. Okay, Dead Man Dolo Jones, you are definitely continuously showing us the variety and the versatility in your music offerings. I just want to give a second to celebrate you in your risk taking. I want to celebrate you in your concept. The depth in your concepts are always interesting to me because you do a great balancing act between taking a subject that's you and I could have an hour-long conversation about, but delivering it in a way where it's simplistic enough to mean different things to different people. Those to me is signs of a really great conceptual writer, and I want to show my appreciation to that. I think there were certain parts of it where melodically you were connecting the dots. Rhythmic wise, you were connecting the dots. Tone wise, it was falling flat for a lot of this. This sound like to me, it sound like to me you're in the embassy in whatever room they dedicate to the ghost riders, and they've locked the doors. And Drake is walking from his basketball court back over to the ghost shop room, and he unlocks the door that you're not allowed to leave, and he unlatches the door and he says, "Hello, Dolo Crody. Do you have anything done yet?" And then you show him an idea, but like you don't really sing the notes because you don't see yourself as a singer, but you're like, oh, okay, I kind of want that to me. You feel me? Like you that to me. And then he says, "I like that, Crody. It's mine's now. How would you like 0% of the publishing? Thanks, Crody." I feel like you could definitely, I feel like somebody would definitely steal that from you. I like that.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell it.
I think Drake would definitely steal that from you and give you 0% credit. Yep. I think you definitely, man, that's right there. That he would definitely steal that song from you. For sure. That's a compliment, though. That's a compliment. He would definitely steal that from you. Rob you blind until you get started on the next one. I'm going to lay this one down, dead man. Keep delivering more or you're a dead man, Dolo Jones. That's what Drake would say if he heard that. Shout out to you, though, man. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. That was, yeah. I do feel like it needs another recording, a more confident recording, a more vocally assisted recording from someone who is a stronger singer that can coach you into this idea and then have you do notes that maybe you wouldn't usually go towards. Yeah, you for sure getting a 1080 deal. You for sure getting a 1080 deal with this one, brother. Continue experimenting, man. Continue going for it. All right, we got a few skips here. Okay, before we end this out, let me go ahead and stop this timer so I can go get ready for this Laker funeral. Truth Seeker, Neo Soul Inspiration. Pretty Wings is what this is called.
I wanna get lost with you forever. Drop me in your May so we can stay together forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. I wanna be the only one you nice to on your ministry. I wanna be the only one for life that you let into you. I wanna have that secret undercover
Jason
type
C,
of
shut
interview.
up. Shut up, Jason C. If your team ain't in the playoffs, shut up. I could talk that shit for one more day. Shut up, Jason C. Your team just got the 12th pick in the damn draft. We ain't got no picks because we're not that. We're not that much at the bottom. Fucking Clippers. Zubac head ass. You've been in Cancun keeping the seats warm. I don't want to hear nothing. You got the number 5 pick? Whoop-dee-doo. Whoop-dee-doo.
Let me slow it down, apologize if I offended you. I want your success and nothing less than your full potential. I want your last name to match my last on our residential. I want you to flourish like a flower from concrete. They say the hardest things have the most beautiful heartbeat. They say that dreams and goals are made from heartbeats. Your heart just keep on calling me like where the keys beep beep. Got the keys to the Beamer if you looking for a schemer. Got the class for your ass, don't make me pull up a subpoena. I wanna turn your heart of stone into a marshmallow. Let me land on the pillow where your feathers fall. I need them all like pretty wings. I need them all like pretty wings.
How you feeling about this one, Pretty Mimi?
Wings of love.
Love is like fire.
Pretty wings of love.
Your love gets me higher.
Pretty wings.
As the river flows, the wind blows me down denial. I was selfish, only focused on my own survival. But now I see the twist of faith. I've been known to spiral. Love's contagious, love bite, it might be viral. Wanna be your friend, I'll never choose to be your rival. Feel like I've been waiting in purgatory on your arrival. Your pretty wings got me feeling like I'm liable
to fall in love all over again. American It's your pretty wings that always seem to brighten my day. It's your pretty wings that got me wanting to be swept away. It's your pretty wings that got me thinking I can reach my dreams. Like I done found love and maybe there's more room in those jeans. Put my heart at ease and let me bless you when you sneeze. With a pair of pretty wings. Pretty wings and love. Pretty wings, pretty wings, pretty wings. Be my angel. Be my angel. Pretty wings, be my.
You did all that foreplay just to bust in your pants like that? What are you doing?
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth.
How you gonna cut the music off like that? How you gonna cut the music off like that? You did all that foreplay, all that smooth talk, just to be like, oh, I soiled myself. What are you doing? He ended it just like that. Yep. Oh, talking that smooth shit. She was with it. She was like, here, take him. It's yours. Yeah. You ready for it? I'm ready for it, Daddy. Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do with it? What you gonna do with it? It's done. What do you mean it's done? It's done. It's done. That's over with. That's all I got for you. I'm sorry. It's okay. You want to try again? No. I'm too embarrassed. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? That shit was too smooth to end like that. Ended that shit like a rigid trap song. Okay, I went to Pretty Mimi for a reason, because Pretty Mimi, you know what I appreciate about you the most is that you are a litmus test for, like, we have different type of women in here that I love, that y'all express what things connect with you and what things don't. I think you're a litmus test for you tend to be the one in here that's like, if them words don't connect, or if they don't feel human, you humanize. You be like, I don't want, nope. You're doing too much. It's like the person that, like what Afro Butterfly said earlier, he catcalled and he like, I always get him like this. Well, not today. That don't work on me, bucko. I love when Pretty Mimi says something like that. And Pretty Mimi, I said, what did he do right? What did he do right? Because Pretty Mimi, the first one to be like, don't call us bees. Pretty Mimi said, he's telling her what he thinks of her and how he wants to make her feel. You also said, what was it at? It humanizes her. So you mean to tell me, ladies, y'all don't want a man to just make a song that talk about only your assets? Y'all don't want a man that just like dehumanizes you. Just talk about your titties and butt. You don't want that? That's not what you want? You don't want 16 bars dedicated to booty? You don't want bars dedicated to the way that you're going to support him in his dreams? Because he the only one allowed to dream in his songs? You don't want that? So what you're saying is you don't want somebody to only tell their side of the story? What do you mean, Afro Butterfly? Objectification is only okay in specific instances. Well, after trust is earned. You okay? I'm hungry. You hungry? Okay. I'm almost finished here. Give me, put the timer on, Nazi. Nazi. 10 minutes. Okay. What do you mean? You'd almost think that you want to be treated as a human being. Imagine that. Well, Truth Seeker, I think you did that well. Aside from that abrupt ending, I think you did a good job of having a real conversation. having a conversation where it is not a fantasy driven, one-sided description of a scenario that the artist has likely never seen in his real life. I think that's undeniably going to connect with people. I think you're talking in a voice that sounds authentic to those type of situations. Even when you're in sort of that conversational voice, it sounds like somebody who we're given the opportunity to listen to you on a phone call with this young lady that you're talking to. It's a different thing going on there. It's a different thing going on there. I appreciate that. Only thing I'd say mixing wise is what I heard. There was some air behind your vocals. There was some air behind your vocals, and it leads me to believe maybe the vocals were recorded too low, and then as you boosted everything, so did the background noise also get boosted. So, there's definitely ways to work around it, but I definitely heard a lot of airy background noise from your vocals. But outside of that, incredible writing. All right, 0.5. Let me see what this list looking like. All right, for sure. 0.5, and this is called Shop. Something I created with my bro, and I'm thinking this would be a solid release as a single. What are your thoughts? Let's hear it. Sexual seduction. Sexual seduction.
Wanna go shopping, Shawty, we ain't in no race, but I'm tryna keep up with your pace. No lie, think I like your taste. Wanna go shopping, ain't no need to find your way. Shawty, let's get lost today, then chill and hit my place. Let's do it, 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 let's do it.
Somewhere right now, TX Mondo, Jada McDaniels is going crazy to a TikTok of this. He doing a TikTok dance right now, before the game, to this right now.
Let's do it, 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 let's do it. Shawty, slow down your pace. Don't worry, we got all day. Really think I'm feeling your taste. Later on, trying to see how you taste. Can't nothing get in our way. Start walking the aisles with grace. Damn near want the whole display. What you want, girl, send it my way. So let's do this, I got it. Fresh new fits, you rockin'. I like that, you bout it. So let's go shopping. Let's do this, I got it. Fresh new fits, you rockin'. I like that, you bout it. So let's go shopping, yeah.
Miss Bliss! What's up, Miss Bliss? How you doing?
Yeah, wanna go shopping. Shawty, we ain't in no race, but I'm tryna keep up with your pace. No lie, think I like your taste. Wanna go shopping. Ain't no need to find your way. Shawty, let's get lost today.
Y'all been in y'all early 2000s MTV bag. Y'all been in your early 2000s MTV reality TV show fifth wheel bag.
Then chill and hit my place. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
Next on Room Raiders.
Let's do it, 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 let's do it.
You wanna go shopping, D, you're copping, but you not topping, yeah. Your brothers need to stop it, don't get out of pocket, my guys gon' pop it, whoa. I know that I look good, I know that I smell great, I know why you wanna taste, yeah. Now go clean your face, get out of my place, hope you have a nice day, whoa. So let's do it, I got it, fresh new juice, I'm rocking. You like that, you throbbing, so slide through and come.
You like that? You're throbbing? Is that what I heard?
Know why you wanna taste, yeah. Now go clean your face, get out of my place, hope you have a nice day, whoa. So let's do it, I got it, fresh new juice, I'm rocking. You like that, you throbbing.
It's a loaded word. What?
So slide through and come topless. So let's do it. I got it. Fresh new juice. I'm rocking.
She's topless and she's throbbing. Brother, oh, there's certain times where you'll write things down and be like, as you're trying to come up with something that rhyme, you be like, yeah, rhyme, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
You like that? You throbbing. So slide through and come topless.
Wanna go shopping, Shawty, we ain't in no race, but I'm trying to keep up with your pace. No lie, think I like your taste. Wanna go shopping, ain't no need to find your way. Shawty, let's get lost today, then chill and hit my place. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it.
Jada McDaniels is doing his nails right now to this song.
Let's do it, 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 yeah.
Shay Alexander's at the free throw line right now because of this song. I don't know how, but it happened. All right, so every once in a while, there's ideas that are born because of production, and I think this is one of those. If I'm guesstimating 0.5, you got this production first, and it built the idea for you in a sense. You heard it, and it definitely has some early 2000s vibes. The first thing that you heard me reference was Snoop Dogg's "Sexual Seduction," because that's what I got from it. It's that air of sounds. We're now in a place where I have lived long enough to see that become now the 2000s, the early 2000s. I am now watching up-and-coming artists create nostalgia songs out of those. Like, that is the new golden age for some artists. That's crazy to me. I am getting old. That's crazy. It doesn't feel like it was that long ago for us to be having versions of that. But here we are. Okay, so the energy sounds good. The keys, not so much. This is one of those where you record it at night and then you wake up the next morning and you replace that with the words that it really deserves. You replace it with better takes, because right now that especially that second verse. I don't know if that's the same artist. Boy, your Instagram is called "Who Is Half Note." You wasn't even singing half a note on key. You weren't a half note away. I need you to cut that note in half. That's what I need. I need you to point to 5 keys in that scale and sing one of them. 0.5. I need you to point 5 keys out in that, and I need you to pick one of those. I think the part in this that was the most confident is when you stop singing, and that tells me everything I need to know. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. It's a lot of drinking and driving. Let's do it, 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 let's do it. It's a lot of drinking and driving. E for effort. A lot of room for improvement, and auto-tune can't save it. Auto-tune is a bad BBL. Can we give that MVP trophy over to Afro Butterfly today? Can we give that to Afro Butterfly? Can we give the MVP comment of the day to Afro Butterfly? Auto-tune is a bad BBL. A gender neutral BBL. Can we get a trophy to Afro Butterfly for comment of the day? That did it right there. That just about did it. Oh my gosh. It is the BBL. Auto-tune became the BBL. Oh man. All right. Miss Bliss, I want to submit a song. When are you back online? Wednesday. Wednesday we back here. Wednesday we back here again. Cheeks lopsided, brother. And it stinks like a bad BBL. First of all, let's not BBL shame in here, okay? Let's not BBL shame in here. I can't let you do that. Okay? It was somebody's hard work that went to work for that. It's a lot of hard-earned money that went into that. I can't let you BBL shame. I've never experienced the BBL order. Nah, we shaming BBLs. Hey, that's what they chose. They have a smell. That's crazy. I ain't never been that close to no BBL. Or I'll be in trouble. I'd be in trouble if I ever knew it had a smell. How you know it got a smell? That's what I heard. Head ass. Ali Coyote. What we got here? Okay, and then we got one more skip. We're going to end it right there. Ali Coyote, thanks for the feedback. Let's hear what you got with this Indigo song. Need to start shaming mother effers. Nah, we're not gonna shame them because it's grown men out here right now getting hair pieces for their hairline. Hey, you do what you gotta do, man. It's your life. It's your life. That's a BBL of hairlines. It's your life. It's your life, man.
Hey, Coyote.
Hey. It was only me, still got to the green like Grove Street. It was cold in these streets. I had no pillow or no sheets. Still I never got them cold feet. I believe one man can change the world. Indigo, Romeo, God walk with me. Niggas I tried to help, tried to backdoor me. Time again, kindness took a weakness, but I can't switch, that's what the devil's seeking. In my womb, in my womb. Took time to heal my womb, heal my womb. Back to 100, how the world changed. Everything I've been on, the world see clearly. Chief in the city, pussy ain't no fear in me. Face like Harry Potter, how God carry me. I don't need your brotherhood if you don't stand for shit. Peace, man, been the same, keep my candle lit. See behind the scenes in the street, counterfeit. Little buddy really think he cooler than me. Little buddy really think he tougher than me. But I don't give a fuck about your insecurities. It just took a little patience. The fruit takes time to grow from the tree. I put the drugs down when rich homie Quan died. Can't be wasting time while niggas spreading lies. I see the pain in little buddy eyes, but little buddy wanna make me the bad guy. Fair games, how will you be immortalized? Whack-a-mole, everybody snitching for a prize. Trying to change the world since both us hanging. I was just a jit back then. We ain't losing this world, 'cause evil will never win. It was only me, still got to the green like Grove Street. It was cold in these streets. I
What is he talking about on this song? Yes, that's the answer. Yes.
had no pillow or no sheets. Still I never got them cold feet. I believe one man can change the world. Indigo, Romeo, God walk with me. Niggas I tried to help, tried to backdoor me. Time again, kindness took a weakness, but I can't switch, that's what the devil's seeking.
I think Tommy Richmond would steal it.
Somebody gonna have to tell the truth, and I'm gonna
I think Tommy Richmond would steal it. I think Tommy Richmond would give you about a 80-20 split on that song. I think Tommy Richmond, he would take that song and he would definitely do some colonizing with that. Okay, so Ali Coyote, I think this is one of those where the melody felt like it was so strong to you that it could carry its weight the entire song. As a listener, I disagree. No. That sounds like you're wrapping up a verse and you're building momentum towards a chorus. When I hear everything put together, it feels like it is very detached. the more that you get deeper into this song, you try to find some cohesiveness, the more you get lost as a listener. Let's start with the basics, though. I think the mix did not do you justice, because it's one thing to have lyrics that are purposely abstract, that are more poetic than they are emotionally connecting. That is a choice, right? That's a choice that you chose on this, because you sang everything in the same type of way. Everything emotionally becomes flat. That's a choice. Okay, if you go for that and you do that, here's the thing about it. You cannot compromise on the mix. If you're going to be mysterious in your subject matter, the mix needs not be mysterious too. It's too much. You're painting too much with the same color. Something's got to give. I'd rather these abstract lyrics exist, but at least I can understand what it is you're saying. As many people already mentioned in here, the music, I felt like, overpowered that. And I really meant that when I said it last time. I know that the Afro Butterfly made it seem like I was calling your baby ugly, but I wasn't. I was like, it's some really interesting sounds on here. I wasn't calling your baby ugly. I wasn't saying that. It's got a really good personality. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's sounds that interest me. There's baby charming. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there's sounds that definitely pique my interest. The type of drums that go along with the actual melodies and things that you got, those are piquing my interest. I just think that you're not necessarily executing on the same page as those, and you get lost very quickly in a otherwise interesting beat. Otherwise solid beat, I think you get lost sometimes when you're writing to your paper versus recording to a listener. I have a feeling that if I sat with your lyrics and I read them the same way I would poetry without music, I would be a lot more impressed than what I'm listening to in its musical form. It's my God honest feedback on that one. But I appreciate you submitting it. Okay. I'm always butchering your name, dog. That's my guy. Ginga Arcade. Ginger Arcade. Ginger Arcade. Ging Arcade. Ginger Arcade. I'm always butchering your name. And I swear. I'm just seeing your shit on my timeline. Ginger Arcade. Ginger Arcade. Ging Arcade. Is that like a Pokemon or something? Ginger Arcade. I know I'll be messing this shit up. I'm sorry. G Arcade. That's what you gotta do. That's what you used to do to my name. They used to do my name like that. Whenever I go to a new class, they were like, do it. D Howard. However you pronounce it is the right way, my G. All right. G Arcade. I'm just playing. Ginger Arcade. I swear it pisses me off every time. But nonetheless, this is a very, very talented individual, supremely talented individual who has gone massively viral many of times. I'm sure he has been on your timeline at one point in time. Let's peep this out real quick. I got this video here. Before you say it, no, that is not me. That is not me. No, that's not me. This is not a aha got you moment. Okay. All right. Sorry, smart ass. It's not me. It's not me with glasses on at all. Gengar. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh shit. 5-minute export to go. Okay. Your editing is always top tier, bro.
We play the game outside. If it's rain or shine, I'm going through it. We praise the Lord above till He rain down fire. Cause won't He do it? downgrade my throttle. YOLO been the motto since my baby bottle. Where I learned to swallow all that pain and sorrow. It's funny how the game just became my brothel. Pictures on my wall of all my favorite models. Instagram accounts that I'm ashamed I follow. With all these stains, I still gained apostles. I'm on the same plane, I just changed the cargo. Make sure that we got pre-check at TSA. Got a hustle spirit in my DNA. I've been putting hours in like CNA. Using all my power, need a BFA. Wish that I could say that it would be okay. But the truth is you should really be afraid. Thought I'd never see the day you be a slave. Ain't nobody coming here to be your aid. Please don't play with the prophecy, please don't make it a mockery. You can say the debauchery, don't be changing philosophy, don't be changing the policy. Don't do Plato with Socrates, just these hooks and these harmonies. Why they look for the prodigy, I just look for anomalies. They just looking for property, making moves like Monopoly. They just do this shit sloppily, I just do this shit properly. Not a crew out here bother me, all the fluids are bodily. We play the game outside, if it's rain or shine. I'm going through it, I'm going through it, I'm going through it. We praise the Lord, till he rain down fire. Won't he do it, won't he do it, won't he do it. I can give you all the things you really need. It ain't necessarily what you came for. Ain't no way for you to stop this prophecy. I know that it's the one I take the blame for. Take a little dirt on my name for.
This the type of shit that turn a pacifist martyr. This the type of pussy make a saint turn hostile. This the type of body make a nun turn model. Type of money go and turn a club to a brothel. I was gone for a minute, but I guess I'm back out. Throwing so many shots, praying that I black out. I still fuck up on a rat shit and make the trap bounce. The only trap that you got bouncing is a click clacking mouth. You a rat, I'm a dog, barely notice y'all. Two damn girls, wrist flooded, I'ma know it all. No so long, but I got money in the cuts. And if Rich says it's money, then that's money I can trust. No lie.
Man, well executed. Well executed. Yeah, shout out to y'all. Great contrast. Great contrast. So we got an exclusive. Hey, yo, that man, everything that you've ever submitted through here, everything that I've ever heard on my own, watching what you do, there's always a level of care and detail in your work that I always appreciate. What I love the most about when I see your name, even if I can't pronounce it all the time, Gengar K, even if I can't always pronounce it, what I love is that your music always has a very noticeable texture to it, whether it's the distortion, whether it's a certain grit in the drums. There's always a texture that is very easy to make out in your music. You have found a way sonically to give the same type of and I know you're going to appreciate this as a video editor, the same type of appreciation as seeing a clean piece of video that you add the perfect grain over the top of, and it just has that like cinematic Pulp Fiction like Tarantino like aesthetic to it. I feel like your music does that. I feel like your music has a color correction before it even goes through a video. I feel like the vocals on this already have gone through their own LUTs of some kind, right? I feel like you treat mixing in a very similar way that someone treats the art of color correction, and you do it so well. Now, add that with visuals that are colorful, that pop out to the eye. I think that you have such a winning combination whenever I see your audio and visual experience being presented. I listen to this and it sounds like something that should already be part of something, part of a film, already a part of the rollout for NBA playoffs, right? The roll off, not NBA playoffs, probably like more like March Madness, MLB, like something that is about youthful and vibrant energy, X Games type of situations, what I could see for something like this. I appreciate that. I do appreciate that. That is executed well. Grateful for us to get a exclusive on that. The artist, I think, was a great compliment to your production. I think that you did a great. You did the type of Timbaland that we used to like. Appearance. You did a Timbaland-like appearance that we used to like from him before he became a cyborg. I started taking people's music allegedly through his evil master plan of AI. Like that's how Timbaland used to put it. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to. Like before he became a cyborg. That's the energy I got from you on this one. Something short and sweet. You know what I mean? Distorted little bridge. Something that was, I appreciated what you added to this record. Yeah, that's what I got for you, man. I'm glad that we waited out and got a chance to hear from it. That's all I got, bro. That's all I got. All right, this will be the last one of the day. Electronic. It's called Stargazer, and your description is buzzsaw vamp, a proof of concept for a vocal melody. The fuck does that even mean? Buzzsaw vamp, a proof of concept for a vocal melody. I hope that works out for you, whatever that means. There's nothing that's going to happen in this next 2 minutes and 2 seconds that's going to let me understand what the hell you mean by buzzsaw vamp, a proof of concept for a vocal melody. There's nothing I'm going to hear here that's going to make me understand what the hell you mean right now. Nothing. Nothing. Won't you be my neighbor? Buzz Lightyear saw a vampire. That's what I got. Okay. I still don't know what the hell buzzsaw vamp, a proof of concept for a vocal melody has anything. I still don't know anything. I don't know anything. How about that? How about even with this description? Buzzsaw vamp is a type of wave a synth uses. You know what? You know what that tells me? Get out the house. Go talk to some human beings. You've been in that studio too long. You're in there starting to talk in code and inside jokes between yourself. Buzzsaw vamp, a proof of concept for a vocal melody. Stop talking to me like you're scripting a Mentos commercial. Buzzsaw Vamp, a proof of concept for vocal melody. Stop it. This is beautiful. This is beautiful music. Beautifully orchestrated. I always love to hear how your melodies interact with the drums that you put over these instrumentals. That's something that's been consistent from, I think, all the ones you've sent. Now it's starting to make sense. I see a name, and I'm already associating to a certain degree a level of quality and sound. When I hear this, I get right back in that bag again. I think, if anything, ironically, although that, that it says it in this description of Buzzsaw Vamp, I think a buzzy sound along with that would be nice. See if I can find something real quick. Hell no, that shit too low. Hold on. Would this open up? Let's see. See if I can find a sound real quick. It's not letting me access the one that I wanted, but if I go through here, let me just get a typical buzz. A synth. Nah, not that one. Are you not gonna let me have access to my MIDI? Hold on. Oh, that's because I unplugged it. Never mind. That's not the sound at all. Where's it at? All right. Something buzzy, though. Something buzzy is what I'm thinking. Let me see. Sort this by ratings. Let's sort this by... Let's go to retro land. Is there anything here? No. Nope. I need to make some beats here soon. I'm itching. I gotta update everything in here. It's not at all. Where's the damn sound at? Oh my gosh. I was just trying to go open up Analog Lab but a buzzy synthesizer I think would be nice to fill in some of that mid space. You want to open up? Yeah, that's not gonna work out. My shit finna crash. Where's my CPU at? Yeah, this thing finna die. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. You caught me on there. I think a buzzier synth would be nice in the middle of all that. Do I have one of those sitting up here? Nope. Everything I gotta update. Jesus loves me. This I know. Nope. Not in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe I got it. Hold on. Let me see. Synth and nope. Lead. Nope. Lead. I have to plug that MIDI in. Let me just see if I can open up this, see if this will do it. And if not, you get the idea. I think a deeper synth would be fire to fill in some of that mid space. Let me see. I'm sure I can find one. Similar, but not as aggressive. Yeah, none of those are doing it for me. Put me on the spot. I gotta update shit. Oh my god, it's gonna be a whole day dedicated to it. But Stargazer, that's what I'm hearing. Something in that, something that's more of a buzz type of synth with not a lot of sub on top of it, but just a buzzier synthesizer that maybe plays along with what you got in that lead. And I think that would fill in enough space, specifically for the chorus. Either that or some kind of distorted vocal. I think both of those could play really well with what you got going on. But this is already a beautiful piece of music. Damn it, I couldn't open up my favorite one though. That pisses me off. And I gotta go back through these sounds again. Oh well. Alright, well that's all I got for you DIYers. I'm about to go feed the young one. Nas is hungry. Nas is like, you said 10 minutes, Pops. Outside of that, beautiful work. I still stand by what I said. Buzz, saw, vamp, a proof of concept for vocal melody. Get out the studio and don't just touch the grass. I want you to lick the grass. I want you to remember what dirt tastes like. Then I want you to look up at somebody and say, hey, human being, it's good to see you. I've been inside this cave called my studio for weeks now. It's good to see one of you. And not through a screen. I apologize for my nerd tendencies. Don't apologize for that, man. Just go find yourself a human being and go enjoy outside for a second. That's all. That's all. Let's not lick grass. Let's do it, man. Let's do it. I don't know about you. Let's do it, man. Let's just go for it, man. Lick the melted ice. All right, that's where I draw the line. That's...
The Iceman wasn't cracking in the slightest.
Come on, you freaky Iceman.
That's where I draw the line. I talk like this outside. Talk like that to me outside, I'm suing.
He's suing.
He's suing.
He's suing us?
Why do you think he's suing you? He's suing the whole department for defamation of character.
Well, DIYers, another episode of Critique My Beats it is done. It is done. We'll be back here on Wednesday for another episode. Yeah, thank you for everybody who submitted your music. Thank you for everybody who gave feedback. One time for all of my moderators in the building. Fun times. Broom time? Watch your mouth. Lakers in 7. Lakers in 7. Watch your mouth. Lakers in 7. That could either mean Lakers at 7 p.m. or that could mean Lakers in 7 games. I haven't decided yet. Lakers in 7. At least the Lakers are already home. See, don't do that. Don't do that. 2037, 7 years. Shut up. Bet your team don't win it. Hope they don't win it. Bet you they ain't even in the playoffs right now. They at home right now watching the game because they got all that time. I'm crying. Can't stand y'all, bro. I can't stand OKC. I ain't never seen a basketball team that I hated as much as I hated y'all. I hate y'all. I hate y'all. I be crying through every basket made. Why do you have so many options off the bench? Go sit your ass down somewhere. Who are you? Why do you have 23 points? Who are you? You were just working at Costco earlier today. Who are you? Why do y'all have so many draft picks? I was trying to bet someone 500 push-ups for Thunder in 4. Shit. It wasn't me. I ain't doing no damn 500 push-ups. Shit. I'll eat 500 push-ups before I do 500 push-ups. Shout out to the Flintstone. The fuck? I can't watch it. I want to remember them the way that they were. Yeah, I'm not a Thunder fan either. You know why? Because you know how Thunder, you know how Oklahoma Thunder work out? You know how they work out? Oklahoma Thunder work out just like this. And I don't care, because if we get beat, I'm going down talking shit. You want to know how they work out? I'm going to tell you exactly how they work out. Every player on Oklahoma Thunder, they work out just like this.
Ladies, when you put on that sleeveless dress, what's the first thing that sticks out? Our arms are the problem area that we never seem to be able to find the solution for.
They be in the gym just like
with
this.
The shake weight. Shake weight is the flab busting breakthrough.
That's how Oklahoma they work out right there.
Back of my arm.
That's Shane.
Oh my gosh, I can feel the
Jaden
definition
McDaniels.
already. That's a real workout.
Every single
You
one
just
of them.
shake it back and forth. There's no
They just be in the gym just like that.
and you get the results
Pissing me
you want.
off.
In a matter of seconds, you feel it really working your muscles. My arms feel worked. It's definitely a good workout. I'm feeling it.
After every damn game, that's how y'all feel, because all y'all do is just get foul after foul after foul for no damn reason. That's what the hell y'all got. That's what the hell y'all all about. Y'all ain't bought nothing. Y'all ain't bought nothing. How about this? Huh? You thought I wasn't gonna do it when I did it? You thought I wasn't gonna do this when I did it? You thought I wouldn't when I would? I bet you I will. I bet you I will. I'm a hurt fan. I'm a hurt Laker fan. Look at this shit. Somebody explain this shit to me. How in the hell they let y'all win a championship? I'm so sick of this team. I'm so sick of this damn team. I'm so sick of it.
Let a nigga like me.
This is not AI. This is real life. I hate it, bro. I hate every single one of y'all. I can't stand y'all. I can't stand what you still. I hate it. I don't care if y'all beat us by 50, but I never seen no TikTok from a Laker like this. Shit pissing me off. I promise you. That's all they do. They make baskets and be sassy about it. I ain't never seen so many folks be sassy after they make a basket, and they make them. Fucking pissing me off. Giggling and shit on the side. Giggling and taking zesty ass fouls, and then winning too. I hope Wemby elbow every single one of y'all at the same time. Go Lakers. Lakers in 7. All right. I can smell the Bath and Body Works. I can too. Make baskets and shake ass. Oh shit. Yep, there you go. That's the motto. Make baskets and shake asses. I'll be damn. That sounds like the motto to me. I cannot stand them. Hold on, one more before I go. Cause I can't talk this shit after today. After today, I'm be done with. And TX Mono just gonna have to hate me today. Today gonna have to be the day. TX Mono just had enough. You know what? No more Curtis Kane. No more. I'm gonna leave this alone. Let's see what the fuck going on here. Let's see what this shit all about. Let me see something real quick. I got another one for you. You thought I was done? Zestiest team in the NBA. Take a look.
Officially have the zestiest team in the NBA.
What is that?
OKC now got the best two countries in the game. We are
Sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. Somebody go beat them. Sick of them. They probably gonna like it. I'm sick of y'all. Tech. Guard. All right, I'm done. Had to vent. Had to get that off my. Had to get that out. I'm tired. Flag on the play. Some sassy starters for OKC. Look like a movie I saw back in '98. Nope. Reed Juice, don't bring that back. Don't guard. No one violates my backcourt like that. All right, that's about enough of me. That's enough internet for me. Enough live streaming for me. That'll do it. Round of applause for everybody. Hope to see you here soon. New content dropping tomorrow. Whoa. I've heard enough.